What's up, you guys? It is Brad here, and welcome back to another Brick Lover Vlogs. This is my behind the scenes vlog channel where I take you, of course, behind the scenes of all my Lego operations. In the last vlog, I left off that I was going home for Christmas, but I am officially back now. I had the best time with my friends and family, and of course, because it was Christmas, I was so fortunate enough to receive some Lego, so that's the first thing I want to show you here in today's episode. Check it out, you guys. This right here is some of the Lego that I was so fortunate enough to receive this Christmas. It's not all of it, but I will talk about that in just a second. But in the meantime, as I said, this is what I was so fortunate to receive. So you can see we've got a couple larger sets right here, like the Arctic Explorer ship, which I'm super hyped about, especially because the animal right there is pretty awesome. I also got the Lego Lunar New Year, the Trotting Lantern set, the Sonic the Hedgehog boat right here. Down here, I got the Wicked Brickheads, which are really cool. I also got the hot chocolate stand, this one actually, and this one right here. These actually weren't Christmas gifts. I think my mom just gave me this one because obviously she ordered a bunch of other Lego and she got that one for free, so she had just kind of left that one for me in my room when I got home. And funny enough, this one was actually something I used my insider points to get, but I wasn't making a shop at home order, and my mom said she was going to, so I sent her this code and was like, hey, can you just get that set for me when you place your order? Because I wasn't placing an order anytime soon. So that's how I got that one. But I also received the Love Bears right here, and look at the crazy damage box. I'm going to contact Lego about that. From my aunt and uncle, I received a little Technic backhoe loader there, which is really cool. I also received the Lego Technic Deep Sea Submarine Research, which is super hype. I was fortunate enough to receive the Mini Knights Castle here as well, that gift with purchase, as well as the Lego Friends Unicorn Flamingo Pool Party, the yellow travel suitcase right here, the cute little bunny, which is, a very cute little bunny. 6 Spider-Man CMFs, which are super hype. I cannot wait to make a video on this. I've never seen CMFs come in this box before. I don't own one, so that is awesome. And then this set right here. This one I actually got for my birthday, but I hadn't seen my parents since I had my birthday. So they gave this to me along with another set, but that other set isn't actually here on the table. And that's because that set for my birthday, as well as a couple other sets I received for Christmas, are actually missing from this pile here. So let's go a little bit back in time to back home to show you those now. And these here are some sets that I actually got for Christmas, but I didn't bring home with me because I actually built them while I was at home and just didn't want to bring the boxes. So you can see I've got the air ambulance right here from the Lego City line, which is set number 60465. I also received these 2 Speed Champion cars right here, including the Fast and Furious, the 2 Fast 2 Furious Honda S2000 right here, as well as the NASCAR Next Gen Chevrolet Camaro, which is really cool. I also received these 2 Lego Creator 3-in-1 sets here as well, including 31174, the retro telephone, as well as set number 31163, the playful cat. Also, for my birthday, I did receive this one right here. I didn't make it home for my birthday, so that's why I got it a little bit late. But this is the Holiday Express train, which is set number 10361. So as I mentioned, of course, with the exception of the Holiday Express train, I did receive all of these for Christmas, in addition to all of the other Lego sets that I showed you back in Toronto in my studio. But like I said, I did build all of these while I was back home for the holidays, so I didn't want to transport the empty boxes with me to Toronto. But I did, of course, bring all of the built sets with me, and you can see they are all displayed here. All right, back in the Lego room here. I hope that makes sense why I didn't bring those boxes to Toronto. But you can see I've got like all of those sets right here that have already been built, which is super hype. They were really fun to do. But now, of course, back to the Lego. So I already talked about this Lego Insider set right here, but I also was fortunate enough to receive this little Lego poly bag here, the Lego Super Mario Toad set. This was also a birthday present. These were from my grandparents. These are the Salt and Pepper Shaker, which is super hype. They actually picked those up in Germany when they were there for me earlier this year. I also received this Lego Creator Christmas Chimney Fun with Santa, the Lego Dreams Cooper's Flying Controller Mini Build, the Lego Braille Bricks, which I was super hyped about because I almost bought these at Bricks in the Six, but I put them back because we went on a tour of the Discovery Center and I forgot to go back and get them. Also received the Lego City Space Science mech right here, and this Lego Disney Cinderella's Mini Castle Garden. Also received 5 copies of the Lego Formula 1 CMS, which again, super hype because I actually only have 2 in my collection, as well as 2 more copies of the Lego Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse CMF. So I got a total of 8 now if you count this box here as well. So there you have it, you guys. This is all the Lego that I was so fortunate enough to receive for Christmas 2025. Of course, huge thank you to my family for these wonderful gifts. As I said, had so much fun at Christmas. super hyped about all that Lego, of course, plus all the Lego that I already built when I was back home. So I'm gonna have to put all this Lego away now. Of course, I do have to log it in on Brickset first, which is something I will do a little bit later, but I want to show you something else really quick that I'm hyped about. From my grandma as well, I actually received this keyboard right here. This is the Galaxy 100. I don't know anything about keyboards, but my keyboard actually died a little while ago. It was a wireless one, so I've been using this like crappy Dell one, I think it is, from a really old computer, and I hate it. So I asked for a new keyboard, and I got this one. I am super hyped about it. It is mechanical. It is the loudest keyboard I've ever owned. It lights up. It seems really awesome. I cannot wait to connect this to my computer, of course. Right now, my computer is just busy working because I'm doing a lot of data transfer right now. This is my working hard drive, the one I always use. This is one I just bought on Amazon to archive all the footage from this last year. So basically, it is going to be doing that for the next 20 hours or something like that because I've got 2 terabytes worth of data. But in the meantime, now that I'm back from Christmas, of course, I really want to get putting this Lego away. Of course, I want to check this out and put some of these sets away. I also received a really cool package in the mail while I was gone, so I'm super duper hyped about that. And yeah, it's been pretty busy. You know, I'm just getting back. I've got a lot of unpacking to do because, of course, I did get some other gifts and stuff like that for Christmas as well. And, of course, New Year's is coming up, so it is a very busy time. What's up, you guys? Happy 2026. Oh, my gosh. We have survived a whole other year, which is awesome. I don't really have a lot of time to be here in the Lego room today, but I just wanted to quickly come in here and talk to you guys about the January 1st releases. Unfortunately, I will not be going to the Lego store today, and that's because all the Lego stores here in Toronto are closed. We have 3 Lego stores here in Toronto, and all of the malls that they are in are actually closed. I guess it's a pretty common thing here in Canada that they close the malls on January 1st. Like, it sucks, but it is what it is. So unfortunately, I will not be able to go to the Lego store today, but I will be going tomorrow. I'm gonna be getting a very late start to the day tomorrow just because I do have to work in the morning. I was not able to arrange it to go to the Lego store during the day because we're a little bit short-staffed. So I'm not gonna be able to go until probably about 5 o'clock, which could be a little risky. Tomorrow, I really want to go and get the new Lego Modular set. It's really cool. I don't even know if I really like this set, and I'll talk about that more, hopefully, when I get it. But of course, I do buy the Modulars. I do want to put it in my Lego City. I want to make a city update and stuff like that. Of course, I want to make a shopping vlog as well. So I'm going to try and go tomorrow and get the set after work. Please wish me luck. I really want to get the set, and it would suck if they are sold out, but there's not much I can do, so I will have to check back in tomorrow and let you know how I did. Also, look at this new keyboard here. Oh my gosh. It lights up and it's so loud. That's so epic. I have had a busy evening Lego-wise. Holy crap. So as I mentioned earlier in the vlog, on January 1st, all the Lego stores were closed, so today being January 2nd, I went to the Lego store and filmed 150 of the new sets that are coming out. Well, not quite 150 because they obviously all weren't in stock, but I spent the evening at the Lego store after work. I got home here, finished filming the video, edited the video, uploaded the video, and now I want to show you guys really quickly what I picked up at the Lego store. So here's everything that I got today, which I'm super hyped about. Obviously, the first thing is the shopping street of the new modular building collection, and I talk about it in the video a little bit. I'm not entirely sold on this set quite yet. It's cool, but I don't know if I love it, but I am excited to build it. I was thinking I would build it tonight, but it's already 11 o'clock because I got home from the Lego store so late, and I've got so many other things that I need to do, so unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to it, but hopefully we'll start that first thing tomorrow, which would be great. I also picked up all 12 of the new Series 28 Lego minifigures, which I'm super hyped about. I just, saw a fresh box. It's really easy to figure out which figures are in the package because you can scan the QR code, so I went ahead and grabbed all them, and I'll probably make a video about it. I did get 2 of the gift with purchases right here, the Year of the Horse, just because I made 2 separate purchases. I also picked up this little Creator 3-in-1 hamster here. I got this gift with purchase, which is the vintage parade car, which is super hype. And then I also got the Lightning McQueen Speed Champion set. So I'm actually really hyped about that one. I cannot wait to build it. So all these sets are really cool, and it's going to be a lot of fun, of course, to build all of these because, there's some pretty good sets. I'm excited to show you guys the vlog that I made today. Of course, by the time you're watching this video, it is already on the main channel because, as I said, I raced home, edited, and it's going to go live first thing tomorrow, but obviously now I have a bunch of new Lego I need to build, and that's not even counting all of the Lego that I already showed you guys earlier in the vlog from Christmas. I've just left it all here on the floor because I have not had a second to put any of it away. It's been really crazy the last couple days. Busy start to the new year, but super hyped with all the Lego I have to build. I don't think I showed you guys this yesterday in the vlog, but I actually started building the new modular building, which is super exciting. So I've been making some videos and speed building that, but this is the shopping street, of course, that I got on Friday when I went to the Lego store. So I just finished up doing bag number 7. I built about half of what I have here yesterday night, and then the other half I built so far this morning, which has been fun. So far, it has been a pretty cool build. You can see all the other parts and stuff like that are just down here right now. I kind of consolidated all of the Lego that I still have to build right here, like or not build, obviously still have to build it, but all the Lego I still have to log into Brickset, which is great. And I'm going to continue working on the modular here. I'm not entirely sure when this video is going to go live. I originally thought it might go live tomorrow, which obviously would be Monday, but that's not going to happen now just because the building's not even, 2/3, not even a third of being done. I have only built the 1 floor, and I'm going skiing this afternoon. So that's why I came into the Lego room a little bit earlier just to do some building. I'm going to try, I'm pausing right now because I have to go work on packing some bricklink orders and editing some other videos and stuff like that. So that's probably all I'm going to get done on it right now. Maybe I'll come back after skiing tonight if it's not too late and do some more building. But yeah, I definitely don't think the modular video is going to go up tomorrow like I had originally planned, or even Tuesday at this rate. So I might have to rearrange the video schedule a little and do the Eiffel Tower rebuild video, which is almost finished being edited. Put that up on Tuesday instead, and then that will have to go up on the weekend, which is unfortunate because I did want to get it up a little bit sooner, but it's just the fact that I didn't get the set until very late on Friday, didn't get even a chance to build it until Saturday, and I had some plans yesterday afternoon, so I only got to build a little bit in the morning and then the evening. So yeah, it is what it is, but I'm excited. It's been a really good build so far. All right, you guys, I'm back in the Lego room tonight. It's been a pretty busy day at work, so I didn't get up to much other than take down my Christmas tree a little bit earlier today, which I didn't show you on the vlog. And doing, taking down the Christmas tree made me realize I still have yet to open the rest of my Lego City advent calendar. So you guys would know that I'm missing a few days. I think I opened up day number up to 19, so I've got day 20 all the way through 24. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start here by opening day number 20 right now. And it looks like today we got this little cookie cart right here. So here we got the cookie cart built right here, which is pretty cool. I love that we get these 2 printed cookies on it. I think that's pretty awesome. And there's the cupcake holder. This is so much better than the old cupcake holder because this one actually has a stud on the outside to hold the piece in, versus the old model had a stud on the inside, which kind of sucked. But we also get a little teacup there as well. And, a minifigure could just go ahead and, push this cart forward, which is not too bad. So day number 20 has been opened there. So of course now let's open day number 21 right here. Open there. Oh, look at that. Looks like we have a Mrs. Claus right here. I don't remember if we get a Mrs. Claus every year or just some years, but check her out here. That is pretty awesome. She looks very nice, very peaceful. She's holding a little pretzel there. I wish there was printing on the legs though. It kind of sucks that there is none. It looks a little plain, but the torso is pretty cool and I like the hair piece. So that was day number 21. And now we'll find day number 22 right here. Ooh, and it looks like we have another micro build, but today is of a little toy train. So we've got the little train built right here, which is pretty awesome. It's funny, you get trains every couple of years. These ones are always fun little builds. And this one kind of reminds me of the older style of Christmas train. Not the one that came out this year, but one of the older versions, which is pretty cool. Well, and I dropped Mrs. Claus there. But now that day number 20, that was day number 22, right? Yeah. So now it's time for day number 23, the second last day that I will be opening up here. And it looks like we've got this little snowmobile sleigh kind of thing. So now we've got the sleigh all built up here. I think this is supposed to be a minifigure scale version. I'm guessing Santa is probably going to ride it tomorrow in day number 24, but pretty cool there. Honestly, this one is going to be one of those little builds that I probably just tear apart for the pieces because it's not that exciting to me and no cool building techniques or anything like that on it. But of course, let's get into day number 24. Of course, this one is probably going to be a Santa minifigure if I guess correctly from any of the other years. And look at that, I was correct. So we'll pull this guy out. Oh my gosh, I'm actually going to push the advent calendar off the table, so I better slide back a little, but we'll pull Santa Claus out here. And here we've got Santa all built up. Pretty awesome here. I think this is like the same Santa Claus minifigure we probably got in past years as well. I actually really like the torso on this one. First, that's dual molded legs, pretty sick. The torso is really cool as well because it actually looks like a little bit of a pudgy Santa, which I think is really nice. And then, of course, we've got his beard and his Santa hat. So I'm going to put him, of course, right next to Mrs. Claus right here, and they look pretty epic. I made a mistake, you guys. I just realized I never actually opened up day number 19 of the advent calendar, so I'm going to open this up here, and it looks like we got a snowman. I'm going to build this one up. Honestly, kind of an ugly snowman. They used to make way better snowmen back in the day, but at least we have one. And there we go. Here is just a final overview of the 2025 Lego City Advent Calendar. Overall, my thoughts aren't super high on this one. I think it is going to be much better for those in the target demographic. Obviously, a 26-year-old male is not who LEGO is trying to target with this set, which I do think it like shows a little bit. I am happy with the minifigures we got. Like, we got some pretty cool figures there with some really nice torsos, so absolutely no complaints on the minifigures, especially the Christmas tree one right there. I just do think there was a lot more of these little micro builds than we've seen in other years, so that wasn't super thrilling to me. But again, I feel like a 6, 8, 9-year-old would really like those, so that's okay. But we did also get some cool animals and some cool vehicles here as well. So overall, the advent calendar was good. It's just not my favorite, and I think that has to do with I'm probably not LEGO's target demographic for it, but it's still pretty fun. And some of these little micro builds are going to be, torn apart and just added to my LEGO collection here for pieces. But things like the minifigures and stuff like that, I am definitely planning on keeping. And now my plan for the rest of the night is just to do some more building on this LEGO modular building right here, and of course maybe edit some more videos. Alright you guys, it is pretty late now, but I have been in the LEGO room the rest of the evening after opening up the advent calendar, and I have been working on building the brand new modular building. It is going really well so far, you guys. You'll be able to see that I completely finished the base right here, and I finished the second floor as well, and I'm actually well on my way onto the third floor. There are only 3 bags left, which is pretty great, so I'm hoping that I will finish that up tomorrow night, which would be awesome, and then work on finishing that video as well. Originally, I thought this was going to be like a LEGO City update or something like that, but it's really just turned into a build video, maybe a little bit of a review, and then I'm going to try and place it in my city. But I don't think I'm actually going to place it just because I still don't know where I want it to go, and I think that'll be like a whole separate video on its own. So I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna show the city, and then I'm hoping you guys will like leave some comments, suggest where I put it, and then I'll make a follow-up update, because I think that'll be good. I just like, unlike last year's modular building where I had a place in mind for it, this time I've really got no idea. I think unfortunately the only solution is going to be to remove the park or something like that from the city, which would get a 32 by 32 base plate, and I could move the botanical garden right there and maybe do some rearranging of this area. I'm not too sure. As I said, that'll be for a LEGO City update, which of course you guys will have to stay tuned for. But I actually think that is all the time I have for today's vlog. This has been a longer episode showing you guys, of course, what I got for Christmas this year, talking about my plans a little bit for this year, and of course finishing up the LEGO City Advent Calendar. So I don't want to keep you guys too long, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the next vlog where I show you all the progress of what's going to be coming for the modular building, for the city, and of course for the LEGO room here, because it is very, very messy. Like, I was actually just over here in the corner looking at this, and I was like, what is happening? Like, there is so much LEGO, so much for me to do and stuff like that, but it's been off to a really great start this year so far. Anyway, you guys, like I said, thank you so much for watching today's video. Of course, if you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I will see you guys here in the next one.